All right, Shalom. First and foremost, before I start, all praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. That's the true language and the right names that we must call upon for salvation and protection in these last days. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well and taught us his truth. Shalom, salutations to the brothers pushing his word in truth and in sincerity. And going into today's lesson, is going to be based off of one of the beloveds posted, all right, or shared with the Akim. All right, and this is this is what's coming to America. All right, it's already here. Salakia. All right, it's already here. But guess what? According to prophecy, according to the Bible, it's actually going to get a lot worse, and it's going to occur so much more, man. All right, crime will increase like crazy. It's not going to be like, oh, it's going to be a 5% increase from last year, or now it's 10%. No, it's going to be 100 billion% increase in crime. Hey, it's going to be like the Purge. All right, because in the Purge, it was all lawlessness, man. All right, and that's what's coming. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this video and get some precepts, some scriptures of the Bible to prove that what you're about to hear is going to increase. All right, now not just with these with these Venezuelans and all that, man. It's gonna be everybody's gonna be in committing crime, man, like crazy, and it's already happening. It's only gonna get worse. So without further ado,
I told you America wasn't ready for the Latin American criminal. Right now, as we're speaking, there are 2 apartment complexes in Aurora, Colorado that have been taken over by Venezuelan gang members, right? To the point where they told the landlord, bro, you come around here, man, we're going to take your life, we're going to take your family's life, right? Landlord's scared. Landlord go to local law enforcement and say, no, we could do about these squatters. Go to the squatter law, bro, right? He says, man, try to contact the FBI. FBI say, hey, my man, that ain't our problem, right? The Department of Homeland Security said, that ain't our problem, bro. The landlord is just like, yo, what the hell is going on? What do I do? Bro, these dudes are collecting rent on behalf of the landlord in the building. And every single time somebody moves out of one of the apartments, they're bringing in more Venezuelan migrants into it. Talking about they're patrolling the building with guns. Like, what? In America? No way. That shit sounds like something out of a movie, bro. No freaking way that's happening right now. Imagine being that landlord, bro. He probably calling the bank like, hey, yo, yeah, man, the Venezuelan migrants got your mortgage payment. It was the Venezuela who? You owe us that money. You better pay up, bro. There's nothing he could do about it either, man. Because if he try to do something about it, he gonna get locked up. yo, I'm sorry. A lot of y'all don't like this, man. But if you're still convinced that the USA don't need a motherfucker like Trump, you gotta be fucking crazy, man. Trump is the only one that's gonna be aggressive enough, man, to come up here and be like, all right, everybody get the fuck out, man, kicking doors down and shit, sending everybody over there, man, deporting everybody. At this point, man, it's needed, whether you like Trump or not, whether you are a Democrat, it don't matter what you are, man. Shit is getting fucking bad, man, and if you think it's not gonna affect you, just give it enough time. Give it enough time, man, because it's only starting.
all right. So, Lord willing, that video I just played was you were able to hear that. I'm not sure if you could or not, but here's the link. Search this up on Twitter. All right, and he mentioned also something that if Trump, you should vote for Trump or something like along those lines. And honestly, it doesn't matter who is president, who's up next, because prophecy will happen, and this is what prophecy is about. All right, we're gonna read it. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra 15, and really you could read this whole book, man. I mean, this whole chapter. 2nd Ezra 15. All right, and I'm gonna get straight to the point. Verse 18. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Right? Because, hey, man, especially here in America, it's filled with nothing but pride. All right. Matter of fact, there's a whole month that celebrates fucking pride, man. See that? Hey, all the iniquity in this place, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Right? All right. It says what? 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Right? So you're going to have men breaking into houses. It says with the sword. All right. And what's your modern day sword? All right. Because this was spoken about in ancient times. Right. All right. Not only is it actually going to be swords out here, big ass knives, big ass samurais. I don't know how you say it. Swords, big swords. But you're going to have also your modern day sword, which would be a gun. Any type of gun. Or matter of fact, any type of weapon that can be used to injure or kill. See, that's what's going to happen in these last days, man. Hey, and that was a perfect example of what we just saw in that clip. All right. This is literally the scriptures speaking, man. All right. The Bible, the scriptures is speaking to you, man. All right. The prophecies are actually happening. All right. They're playing out in real life. All right. And you people that think that, America is this place where it's always going to be, this golden city, this place that flourishes and prospers. Hey, Psalms 49 and 11. Right. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Because a lot of you proud ass Edomites and you Jakes that think just like your father, the devil. That's what the scriptures say. Hey, y'all believe that this is true. Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. All right. So, hey, you Americans really think that America is going to continue forever. Y'all don't think that nothing bad's going to happen to America. Y'all think that the worst thing that ever happened to America and never will happen to America is that whole 2001 event, all right, involving airplanes and two towers, man. But guess what? According to the scriptures, according to the Bible, according to the Lord, hey, he's going to send out archers. The scriptures talk about them being archers, all right? Which would be, your hypersonic missiles. All right. Hey, that's what's coming, man. All right. And a lot of you people think that America won't become desolate, that it won't become like a third world country. But pretty soon, hey, it's happening now. All right. Are you folks paying attention to what's going on in the fucking world, especially here in America? All right, shit is getting bad, man, and it's getting worse. And it's going to be a lot worse, according to the Bible. All right? Hey, because it's going to be like the purge out here pretty soon, man. I'm talking about the whole America, not just your major cities, all right? Even though that's where it's going to mainly take place. It's going to be all America, man. All of it. All of it. And it is shit already going down now, man. As we just seen that video. All right. And there's countless of other videos of all type of criminal activity that's getting worse and worse as the days go by, man. All right. This is Luke 23 and 31. For if they do these things in a green tree, what shall be done in the dry? So right now, while America's still up and running, all right, barely, right? But guess what? Hey, technically, it's still running, all right? Even though the economy is shit, even though the shit's getting worse and worse, technically, America's still, I guess you could say, it's still up and running, all right? But guess what? It's on its last, it's on its last run, man. Hey, so if shit's going down right now while America's so-called running, still up and running, hey, how much worse is it gonna get when famine hits, all right, when draconian laws come to America, right? When the beasts of the field come out of their places and come into the cities and devour and to bring judgment upon, and to avenge the Lord's wrath, to appease the Lord's wrath. I mean, all right, you're gonna see all type of apparitions. All right, people running around with nothing but evil intentions in their mind. Hey, so when America really stops running and actually falls, all right, it's gonna get a lot worse. That's what it means by, if they're doing all this evil while America's still running, while it's a green tree. Imagine how much worse is it gonna get when it's a dry tree, when America actually becomes full blown on third world country. All right, because it's gonna become like that, man. All right, it's prophecy. Because what? We're in the last days. All right, Jacob's trouble is coming. All right, let's grab it. Let's grab real quick 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, "This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come." And we know what that word perilous means. It goes into danger. All right, you go into the etymology. It says something along the lines of risk of death. All right, injury, danger. Okay, that's what's coming to America according to the Bible. All right, hey, so you can't say that we're making this up, because we're reading it to you out of the Bible, man. All right, and it's gonna get bad, man. So it's gonna be a whole bunch of evil in these last days, and we know we're in the last days, man. All right, in Matthew it tells you, what's gonna happen in the last days. All right, it tells you in Matthew that, hey, it's gonna be rumors of wars. All right, and it's only gonna, hey, so on and so forth, man. Matter of fact, let's grab it. All right, so I don't butcher it bad, man. All right, this is how we know we're in the last days. This is Matthew. All right, because we just read that in the last days there's gonna be a whole bunch of danger out here, man. Right? So, hey, we know we're in the last days. Because, all right, let's read it. Matthew 24. Verse 3. "And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming? And the end of the world?" Right? They're talking about Yahushai's second return. All right, him coming back, it shows you that we're in the last days. All right, and also it says what? It says and the end of the world. And what world? Hey, it's talking about Esau's world. All right, Esau's in rulership right now. It tells you in 2 Ezra 6:9, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." Because Jacob, all right, the elect, hey, they're going to be on the first go around to go into the kingdom, right? Hey, and Yahushua is going to rule in that kingdom. King David. After that, it's respected, priests and kings of Israel, of Yahushua, man. And in that kingdom, it's going to be ran in righteousness. And there's going to be nothing but peace in that kingdom to come. All right, but guess what? Hey. This world, Esau's world, is going to get taken down, man. All right. Job 9:24, "The earth is given to the hand of the wicked." But guess what? Sirach 10:4 tells you that in due time, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. And in due time, he's going to put one over that profits it, roughly paraphrasing, man. All right. So Esau is going to have his little run, which he already had, but it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end, man. All right, and after that, it's going to be one that does profit the earth. All right, and that's going to be when the nation of Israel is in rulership. All right. So how are we going to know that we're in the last days? Verse 4. And Yahushai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. Right? You got many out here that proclaim to be Yahushai himself, that proclaim to be, prophets of the Lord, that proclaim to be, the anointed. All right. Hey, but guess what? Verse 6, it says, oh, wait. For many, verse 5, shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Are we not seeing that right now, man? All right, just turn on the news. All right. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So if this is what's only the beginning of the end, imagine how much worse it's going to get as we get closer to the very end, man. Because we're in the last of the last days, man. All right. And it's only going to continue to get worse. All right. There's going to be a whole bunch of famines out here, man. All right. Crazy famines to where the point you can't even feed yourself, your kids. All right. Yeah. Hey, man, it's going to get bad out here, man. All right. And that's the time frame that we're at, man. All right. This is Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. Verse 6. Verse 5. For thus saith Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man does travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turning to paleness. So it's going to get that bad that men that you would think to be, strong. Hey, because even in wars, men are, most men, they still hold their ground. They still hold their, their mind is very, hardened, all right. But it's going to be to the point where it's going to be worse than just a war, man. It's going to be all type of famines out here. All right, all type of criminal activity out here, man. All right, people running around with guns and machetes and chainsaws. Again, just think about the movie like Purge, man. Hey, it's important to watch these movies because that'll give you a good hint of what's to come. All right, and even that is not as bad as how it's actually going to be, man. All right, that's how bad it's going to be out here. Men are going to be, even men are going to be, like women in these last days. Verse 7, alas, for that day is great. When it says great, it doesn't mean as in like a good, like great job or great. No, it means great as in it's going to be a big event. It's going to be something huge, something big, that's going to happen, man. It says what? Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. All right. And what does that mean? None is like it. Nothing that ever has happened or recorded in history of all the bad atrocity events that happened in history, it's not going to be compared to how bad it's going to get. All right. In Jacob's trouble. All right. This is how bad it's going to be. Reading on. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right. So, when it says he shall be saved out of it, from Jacob, all right, it's talking about you Israelites. All right. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're this big nation, but out of all us, only the elect is going to be saved, man. All right. Let's prove it. I'm going to end it off with this. Isaiah 10 and 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. All right, so what is it saying? It says a remnant of Israel and those that are escaped of the house of Jacob, because only a remnant of the nation of Israel will be saved. All right, and in that day when shit gets bad out here, when the MOTB is made mandatory out here, all right, guess what? A remnant of the nation of Israel is gonna lean upon Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. What? To feed them, clothe them, protect them. All right, and we're no longer gonna stay upon them that smote us, man. We're no longer gonna stay, and rely on Esau Edom, because Esau Edom is gonna, make you take a RFID CHIP if you want Esau to be your God, if you want Esau to protect you and clothe you, man. All right, but guess what? Only the elect of Israel is gonna stay upon the Lord in that day, man. Verse 21, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty God Yahweh. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. So again, only the remnant of all Israelites, man, because we're a big nation, man. Esau says that we're a minority, that, no, man, we're actually a very fruitful and numberless people. It says that we're the sand of the sea. Hey, hey, just pick up a handful of sand when you go to the beach. Pick it up. Try to count that, man. You can't even count it. It's gonna fall off your hands. All right, and then on top of that, think about all the beaches in America, in the world. Hey, so in other words, hey, our people are numberless. You can't even number them, man. Even if you fucking try to. Even if Esau brings out the census, whatever that is, that, you gotta put how many people are in your household so they can try to number you, and, all right. But guess what? Only a remnant, the election of the nation of Israel, the elect, the selected few, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel will return. And that's actually still a lot of people, but it's a lot less than, the third, it's only going to be 1/3, not, so it's going to be more Israelites saved and protected in these last days. Or Salaki, it's going to be less Israelites, which is going to be the elect that will be saved and protected in these last days, versus, there being a lot more Israelites that are going to be caught with judgment out here, man. All right, because 2/3 of our people are going to perish. That's what the scriptures say, man. All right, it says the 2/3 is going to be, wiped out. All right, hey, they're going to come back in the kingdom, in the kingdom to come. But on this side, they got to catch that ass whooping, man. All right. Hey, so Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. All praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS who rule well and taught us his truth. Shalom, Kwame Sha'ala.